Yeah.
Hey.
We got the one and only Germ Free. She is live in the flesh here on the show. She's a busy woman. I am so grateful to have you.
I'm done. Thank you. No, I'm really blessed to be on this podcast, and I see your hard work, bro. Like, thank you for having me.
Man, I appreciate you. Can we get into it? Let everyone know who you are, what you've been up to.
My name's Germ Free. Also go by Bang Bang. Miss Jackson if you're nasty. Lately I've been compiling a little catalog of music. I'm gonna put out the Smile Now, Cry Later too. I've also been working with my boy Geronimo. We're also doing some Afro cumbia, some other rhythm type stuff. And now with our boy Jawi, we're joining forces. We're gonna be doing a collective of music. Shout out my girl Beatrix. I've been working with her. We're gonna be hitting the underground scene. Shout out Concrete Jungle for always putting us on.
Yeah.
And yeah. And actually, shout out to Big Chris Flores. I'm also doing a rock project with him and Rock Solid Entertainment under Bang Bang. So, yeah, different projects in different pockets. So I'm just between that, I'm also working for Wall. Shout out those guys. I'm also working. Yeah, I've been freelancing, so I've been doing a lot of like staging and just working the 9 to 5 grind. Like, I had to try it. Eventually, we all did.
I salute you. You know, you got to do what you got to do to stay make ends meet, right?
Yeah, for sure. Plus, what I'm doing is I'm adding to my Kelly Blue Book. You could just be an artist, or you can go add something to your Kelly Blue Book. What I did is, I'm putting in. I know how to fix and do repairs, for certain lighting or whatever. So if I ever want to do bigger scale production for myself or another artist, I can already QC my own shit. There's no subcontracting. But there is a lot of knowledge of production, stage, and just how to direct a show.
I
Yeah.
see you
So
busting your
I'm
ass
learning.
off out there. That's crazy.
Yeah, like a fucking Mexican. But a
How did,
Guatemalan. Watermelon. Yeah.
hey, shout out to Central America. That's what I got in me too.
Oof,
So,
yeah.
hey, so you're very diverse. I know you started off as a battle rapper. Is that correct?
Look, I started everywhere. Like, it kind of just happened on accident. My brother and I used to go on Thursdays. They used to do the Project Blood. And it was like it was a thing to do on Thursdays. So my brother and I would take the bus there, and like everybody had their raps ready, and there'd be all these dudes outside, and they were ready to like battle yo ass. And we were like the kids from the SGV traveling in, like fuck. It's cool. Like, it was a group of us, but it was like a solid, like a consistent every Thursday type thing. And I feel like people don't have that anymore. But anyways, that was like the Facebook group before there was a Facebook group. It was just a group that met together and like did the thing. And we were doing the thing since then, and even till now, like I never outgrew it. It's still in me.
And you're a
Yeah.
beast with it, man. You're one of the best that I've seen do it, and your versatility with all the music that you make is what also makes you shine and stand above the rest.
Thank you. It just it gets me in trouble sometimes though, because it's like there has to be a every artist has a narcissist inside of him. So there has to be kind of like an even kill. Sometimes I gotta chill myself out. I'm like, all right, bro, like chill, be humble. Cause then the next dude's even better. And like, and example, when we used to roll up to the bloat, we thought we had our little fucking battle bars or whatever. This full pterodactyl was standing outside and fucking schooled us. He served me and my brother our own lunch back. We're like, fuck. And every time we see him, like, fuck, this is the guy, bro. It just felt like it was a level you had to get through. But as an MC, like it made you grow. Now I wanted to transition more into writing. So I feel like I have that Missy Elliott energy where like I want to start up my Aaliyah. I want to start up like the next one. I want to pass a type of torch, but not necessarily like gift my gift to someone. Just like enhance somebody else's already. Because my art, I think, is an enhancer already. So anything I touch, I know how to enhance because it's not a selfish art. It's an art I'm able to pass through into people. Point and proof. Some of the people on my resume. Yeah.
Yeah, so let's talk about that. Like, what are some of the biggest people, and like, what are? Let's get into your resume for some people that don't know who you are.
Well, I mean,
Where'd you start at?
look, it happened. It happened with a tool belt, like that husky tool belt. And I'm multi talented, and I knew that because my mom wouldn't like buy us coloring books and shit. It was always like blank paper and you go, like use your brain. So I just knew how to like be creative on the spot if you wanted something. Now, being a female, it's hard to get any fucking studio time without a dude trying to put some dick in you, you know? So you're like, fuck, okay, how do I do this? And back then, the metro system used to be my only way of transportation. I didn't have a fucking car. I was young, you know, and there weren't no fucking social media groups and none of that. It was kind of like as the internet was in becoming a thing, we had to still do footwork. So I was catching the fucking line from the SGV all the way down to like Pacoima, or sometimes all the way down to Parthenia, you know, and get off to the studio. And I knew of this studio because like I would see like all these dudes come in and out, and there's this pimp there, and this full dude, his name is Silky Slim. This motherfucker was a shit, bro. Let me tell you about Silky. He never treated me like none of the girls there. He always made me sit away from the girls or whatever. He had this different respect. And he would see I would come in like, Silky, let me paint a mural. Let me do, and he's like, all right, all right. Not only was it Silky, it was this other dude named Shorty. They would give me the last hour with the wackest engineer or whatever, as long as it painted a mural. I started this mural. I did this video called Money Motivation, so you see it. When I started the mural, all these famous dudes started walking in, and I was like, "Oh, bro!" And they'd be like, "Bro, this is dope. Like, put my name on the Wooty Wah." I'm like, "Yeah, all right, if you give me a beat." So it was like an exchange. They got like the first virtual real estate on a wall in exchange for like music, and to me, it was a tangible exchange. Well, when they saw like, damn, she's actually not whack, you know, it
Yeah.
became it birthed into something else. In walks Mr. Weeze. Mr. Weeze, I owe so much to because that motherfucker started me up. Like the moment he see me, he said this guy named Prince Productions, who was fucking with Waka Flock at the time, he's like, go get her. So they brought me out, whatever. Like the day I moved into that trap house, my life changed. Like it was go time. We were everywhere, like Sundance Film Festival, fucking Hawaii, fucking every.
Damn.
Then one day the house got shot up. This white lady, it was crazy. This white lady comes like an angel one day, like, you can move into my fucking mansion in Tarzana. Yeah, it was a thing, bro. Like I was living wild. Like the ball started rolling exponentially. And it all started with a stupid tool belt and paint and a creative way of like, all right, how do I make this part happen without money? Connect the dots. So what's already money? My fucking talent. Because if I were to take this, but now I got to trick people or convince them into needing a mural that they didn't really fucking need. You know, and that's kind of like what happened with the Slash thing. Like, so, anyways, all these people I met down the line, it all happened in a organic type way. Like I would start out in a different way and it would roll into that, you know. With Big Chris, me and this white lady that I moved in with, I'm not gonna name her name. Amazing person though. Like she did a lot in my life. Like it's just uh, 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 you know, you get hurt along the way. Like people serve you weird contracts and we're, you know, trying to bind you already, and you're just trying to grow as a person, but you're too stupid or ignorant to start looking shit up. And when you're young, you're just like, yeah, let's go. We assigned to a label. You're not reading any kind of fine print. You're just on go, 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 because
Yeah.
the ball's rolling. So my dumbass is, as that's happening, you know, you're acquiring enemies, soliciting friends, just moving kind of messy, but the ball's rolling, and you're this rolling stone going down a hill. Then comes me hooking up with the dude there. He was my boyfriend at the time. I didn't know he was filming us practically every time we're having sex. The few times I did know of the film, I thought it was like special birthday moment. It was like different, weird, awkward angles. Some of them they weren't cute, honey. But he had composites of me, and it was crazy. Like he just had arsenal against me. And this is kind of the start of where the ball stops, you know. My young, dumb, horny ass was walking around with San One, and we went to this party. It was like a Wu-Tang party. And I don't know if you know San One, the artist. She was gonna
Yeah.
give a bag to Creation. So back then, actually, even this tattoo, I don't have the heart to cap it. Me and San aren't on speaking terms, but I don't have the heart to cap it, or at least I'll have someone from MTA do it
What
if I
year
do
was
it.
all this going down? To interrupt your story.
The year was, I don't know. To be I want to say it was like 2008 or 2009. You know, some shit like that. Yeah, yeah. So okay, Sand One. Damn, I've known her since El Sereno, since we were young. You know what I mean? So when she was first starting out painting, like people don't know, I lived across the street, like in El Sereno. That's when I knew a lot of the girls, even the ones that don't like me. I used to pick them up in the car and take them to the house. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Anyways, my downfall there was I hooked up from that party with Jason Alexander, who's Britney Spears' husband. I did not just hook up. We got into a full blown like relationship. Like And I didn't tell Jason about technique. Here's where I fucked up. Okay, like as a human being, remember this is Ray J Kim K days. So whenever the timeline of that is, timestamp that. So I fuck up, right? A friend of mine takes a picture of me and Jason at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. Bang. Technique, who used it's funny. Technique used to fuck with Corrupt. So this is how full circle life and karma, everything just whoop ties back in together. Um, Technique sees this on one of the first social media algorithms. I want to say it was like MySpace or some shit. MySpace or probably Facebook. He sees it. He gets angry. He starts putting me up on all these sites. And or maybe it was going on before that, because some of the archive, like anyways, it wasn't just me, it was every girl he had hooked up with.
Yeah.
So I didn't know about this. So as life and time travels by, I'm thinking I'm getting away with shit. People kept hitting me, hey, aren't you that chick that does porn? I'm like, me? Nah, bro, I fucking rap. Nah, bitch, I seen you somewhere. And I'm like, nah, I can't be. My brother gets the video, my mother gets the video,
Hey.
everybody. Bro, they crucified me. And this is before motherfucking oh, feminine, like when women are like I'm doing this, for self-righteous reasons, and I'm putting it up now on OnlyFans because of that. No, bitch, you guys were all martyring me way before that. Like people made fun of me. Like I literally, it's crazy because women got on this self-righteous trip and started calling me out. Like weird shit, bro. And that's how I started battle rapping. People were attacking my persona. I would put a video out in all the comments, everything. And I was young, dumb, so I don't know how to handle emotions per se on the twist of the internet coming in. Like no one knows how to. This is like a new type of psychological warfare going on, and it stays with you because these comments like live in your head until you develop the skin. The process hasn't happened yet. This takes time. So the type of injury creates the type of healing and the type of callus you need for that kind of skin. So over time, I'm like, whatever, dick. But like back then, it was kind of personal to me. So Bonnie Godiva steps into the scene. Lush hits me, hey sis, like there's like this opportunity for you to go and and I'm like, all right, cool, Lush, let's do it. But I've never battled before, like I don't know how to do it. He's like, nah, bro, it's gonna be cool, and don't trip, like just remember, just be you. So I come in and I do me, and this is before Black Lives Matter. So I do me. I'll just be funny. I was trying to be on point. I was trying to make connections, and I didn't even do a third round. I did a painting like, here, this is me. Here's a whole third round. I don't know how to battle rap, but I'm a serve your ass, because if a picture says 1,000 words, here's a fucking painting to prove it, and I made money off of that. So either way, it's cool. It was just crazy. Like I didn't perceive what was about to happen, because that kind of escalated too. Like a lot of the commentary, you would think people don't take especially when it's like slam poetry or when it's like fucking rap battle, people don't take it to heart. Man, motherfuckers come up to you at a bar, you're just like eating bar food and shit. Hey bro, I'll battle you here now. You're like, motherfucker, I'm just trying to eat, bitch. Like the fuck. But it's crazy because you could be doing regular life and people just don't like you. Like I've walked up to events where even I was at a trap house one time, and this dude, a grown ass man, bro, pulls a gun in my face talking about, oh yeah, you have beef with Wooty Wop. I'm like, bro, this is some Hyena rap battle. Are you for real? You're about to, yeah, bro, Wooty Wop, wop, wop. I'm like, bro, pull up a message where you know what I'm saying? Like just the type of stupidity that comes from this type of art that you have to put up with. You got to have that callous, and you can't walk around here pretending like everything's fine. Everything, it's not. If you really come from that era, you got to develop that tough skin, because motherfuckers just, they want to come at you for no apparent reason. Shit.
Damn, that's crazy right there. So you're talking about, I see a couple people in here talking about tripping on you with Britney Spears' boyfriend and stuff like. Is that the guy that she's with now?
No, look, shout out Jason Alexander. We still talk. That's still my nigga, bro. Like I love him. We had, bro, I'm just to be clear, honest, open, or whatever, we was doing some drugs, bro, and I'm pretty sure they were too, and that's kind of how everything ended. Anyways, we were doing drugs, we were having fun, we were fucking drug, sex, rock and roll. He's a fucking stand-up guy though. Like he's shown me a lot of shit, and we're both a little out there, you know what I mean? We're hard to swallow people because we're polarizing. Like either, I don't know. Every person is their own individual, but I'm definitely one of those people that leaves an impression. Whether you like me or not, you left with an impression. and that's it.
So, what were some of your crazy experiences from when you first started out?
Fuck, a lot. You know those like specials. What did they make you do? Like none of that shit happened. To be honest, like I was the aggressor. Like, man, we went in through Idaho with activated music. I shouldn't even be telling this story, but anyways, we fucking turned that bitch out. We went bar crawling and I took acid and I don't know what happened. I seen like one of the bartender chicks and she was already kind of snappy. So I like popped her off. We started a bar fight from one bar that traveled into another that traveled. It just kept going. Finally, like, man, we fucked Idaho up. I just can't say too much, but yeah. Yeah. Activated. Man, doing music, like traveling and touring, but when your mind isn't like 1000% set on the art part of it, it's more like the experience part. Again, it comes with like not really setting your eye on the foundation part, and these are all things we didn't really lay together at that moment. It was more like the experience as the ball is rolling. When the ball rolls, it's a pure adrenaline, bro. You don't see what's happening, things are growing, things are going, and you're just moving with it. So it could be going, things are being said, but you can't catch up because everything keeps going. So same thing happened. I rolled up into Big Chris Flores's office, the same timeline, like right around all that sex tape shit. And Big Chris Flores didn't give a fuck about any of that shit. He heard from this lady, all right, this girl wants to just come in. He's like, bro, I'm not taking any new meetings. She's like, bro, like, just hear her out. And I'm like, look, I'm gonna play you like a couple seconds of this shit. If you don't fuck with it, I'm gonna fuck out of here. Like, I'll just play you some. So I played him my song called Coma. And I was talking about like, I don't want to wake up from my lie. Like, I'd rather be in this lie than open up my eyes. Like some people like delusion and they like the little world they build around them. So I did this song called Coma. And when he heard just the hook, he's like, all right, I'm gonna let you pick out from this is the moment that fucking solidified what had happened next. Like, this is like, it was like winning the lottery kind of. Okay. He goes, I'm gonna let you pick out beats from my catalog. So there's optional beats, just different ones. And he has different riffs, different things. Because I didn't know that at the time, him, Cedric the Entertainer, Slash, and a couple other people had a catalog, this amazing catalog in Chris's little file folder. Because Chris is a motherfucking genius that collects pieces from. I can't even say the people that he has pieces from, bro. But these motherfuckers are huge in the game. If Slash is in his catalog, imagine who the fuck else is.
Who is Chris?
Big Chris Flores is like, I like to say he's like my acting manager at all times because even when I don't have a manager, he's my mentor. He's the guy. He's the one. Watch this. This is the guy that just really fucking believed in me. Didn't need to like he took the most amazing chance on me and rolled that motherfucker. Like, he spun the dice and shit happened because of him. So, and to this moment, we're still working on that same project. There's just an extension of it. Now we're doing it right. There's more calculation. It's just, again, time. When the ball slows down, now you can see things like, all right, this is what we did. This is where the traction started. This is where inertia stopped. Like, what happened? Sometimes life requires that. It needs a halt moment, like a fuck. All right, so fuck. What did I do? Shit, I ruined all that, but I built all that. Okay, and so you're tracking what you just did as the ball was coming down. Yeah, and that's where I'm at right now. Like, I'm getting that moment to send it back up the hill again and then see what it does again. That's what everybody does.
Yeah, you can't erase anything that you've done. You have such a large portfolio, like I said, and your diversity, and you've touched so much ground. You can't erase the footprints that are already in the ground. I mean, that's one thing I believe in. So
Yeah.
you have an arsenal. Whenever you're ready to pull out your arsenal, you can get them.
Yeah, no, for sure. Just stay tuned for that project. There are a couple songs on it that you're gonna get to hear, like the solo dolo. So I was trying shit as this new wave of it's almost like a new type of reggaeton that came in and all that. I didn't want to do that. My boy Coil, who's a fucking genius, and my boy Richard Lynch had this project called Space Plant. They later renamed it, but Coil, who is tied in with Timbaland, shout out, and also Cadence. We'll bring her up in a little bit. I'm gonna bring Cadence up. Just people like her, like, they just need to be highlighted. Like, people like that are people like I look up to. They're people that I bumped into in the trap, and I've seen them grow into what the fuck they are. Like Cadence was with us in like the Trap House Studios, like type shit. Like if she come in, lay the smoothest fucking shit, and now to see her be a ghostwriter, she did this fucking thing for Ariana Grande. She did the bro, like that's that bitch, bro. Like that's why I love her and Casso, her lady. Like that's why like when I set my eyes on mentors, they're not even the artists, they're the people that created them artists. That's why when I set my mentor is or my idol would be Missy Elliott. That's where I place it. That's where my head's at,
That's a
And
great
so
shit.
yeah.
That's a great idol right there because I see a lot of her in you. I see a lot of spark of her in you.
Yeah.
Because I remember back in the day when I would see your performances and stuff like that, you'd come out with dancers. I'd see you guys out there practicing in the parking lot doing your thing. I'd be like, damn,
Yeah. No,
I
it was a
came
whole
up before I
production.
came. I was like, I already lost, dog. Why the fuck am I even here rapping? I mean, this girl's
Nah.
got a damn entourage. She's got her dancers out there with fucking costumes, not me. You know what I mean? Like,
No, dude, it sometimes it's grimy too. Though, like I could walk into like it'll just be an underground. Like, all right, but I learned this from Two Mix, bro. Two Mix is the artist of improv. I feel like he figured out the science of it, so he would teach me this. So, because he's like one of my first mentors too. Two Mix would be like, bro, watch this, and he'd have his. Oh man, I don't want to give the sauce away, but anyways, I'll give a little of the ingredients there. You got to follow Two Mix for the recipe, but he basically like taught me how to present your music in a way that it's not even a parlor trick. It's this thing that like shocks people. It creates shock and awe in the moment you bring it in, and it keeps them there. It is you create that energy that woo, 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 that keeps people in the room. So I was like, all right, I see it, I see it. When he would put me on the stage at a House of Blues and that motherfucker was full, or when he would take me around, I kind of got the first sense of how to roll the ball. Oh, that's how they do it. So a lot of my game started coming from these fools I was watching, like, and it wasn't even the guys on the TV; it's the guys on the street, like the Abruds, the Tumexes, the dudes in front of the blow, like all just my homies. Like that's really like the first school you have. Then comes what you see on TV. But when you're an artist, you're not really plugged into the TV. You're plugged into the beat part, or like you're watching, but you're really picturing what you would have done on top of it. You know what I mean? Like you're not really listening. You hear him, but you're not listening.
mm.
Yeah, yeah. Shit.
Shout out to Tumex, man, and everything that he's
Mm,
been going through. He's been having his struggles as well, and he's been triumphant over the struggles, and I salute him for that. So,
that part.
that's another LA icon, and I put you up there in that level. So,
Thank you.
shout
Thank
out to
you.
you guys, man.
Mm.
How long you been doing this hip hop for?
Too long. Like I think it started middle school and it just kept going. Like my friends would take me to B-Boy Summit or like, just little shows and stuff. And I would just bro, I didn't even start like really in the hip hop. I would watch these fools like in the drum and bass scene. I would watch these fools like at the parties, like with the little slick back bangs and shit. And they'd be on the mic, but they were rapping different. It wasn't like, and that's where my love of chopping, my love of, but I didn't really get to know the MCs. Again, here comes the narcissist. A lot of us are fucked up in the head anyway. So ego against ego doesn't let you get to know how this person came to craft this style or whatever. So you're experiencing their style from this outer person. Like you don't get to know their intricacies or maybe some tips. Like if one contractor meets another one, maybe they have tips. Oh, hey Bob, have you did it? Oh yeah, try this. But you can't do that in rap. It's almost like they hold it against you. Oh shit, she sought tips from me. Which, by the way, apparently, me trying to help people like that got me in a lot of trouble. I started
Yeah.
ghostwriting, and that shit bit me in the ass, bro. Like if you ghostwrite for the wrong person, they get wheaties about it and shit. And they get, it's not even like it shouldn't even be a shameful thing. It's like if you deliver the performance, great. It doesn't fucking matter. Just deliver that motherfucker. So I don't mind that. Like, I like syncing and licensing. I like applying my pen. Who's really good at that too? That girl Devmo. I gotta give it to her because I see her and she's in her own lane. Like she doesn't have to come out. The thing about being a female rapper, they automatically box you into. You got to be like this. Yam 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 yeah. Like at each other type bitch. I'm the biggest. I'm the baddest. Here's my pussy and like yeah, but there's a different way to do that. There's different ways of saying pop that shit. Like I just say it aggressively because I'm a little angrier than most girls, I guess. I don't know. I just been through like again, it comes from being martyred publicly and not having the proper way of explaining things as the ball's rolling. So because of that, it's all that pent up, fuck you, da da da. And now when you see bitches on OnlyFans, oh yeah, bitch, weren't you the one saying? You know what I'm saying? They're quick to forget all the words that they try to hurt you with, and now you see them trying to hurt you with. So go ahead. I'm glad I could teach you somehow.
That's a big word you use, the songwriter. I don't hear many female artists using the word songwriter. I know a lot of girls are taking songs and or even stealing songs and stuff like that. Can you get into who you've done some songwriting for?
Some of that I can't because it's NDA, but I have done for commercials. Oh, okay. So this chick Loomis and I started a group, right? And yeah, I actually used to write a lot for her. As that's one of the people I can talk about. And I got her so far into connecting with Cadence, who plugged her in with Timbaland, got her signed, and right as they're taking off, she leaves me. She takes off to Miami without me, doesn't fucking write, doesn't call, doesn't I don't hear from this girl. Like, and now I see her on the internet, lips blown up and shit. And I'm like, the fuck, comes to my house, hey girl, da 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 da. And I'm like, the fuck, what kind of weird Judas shit is this? Again, I did it for another artist. I don't even know that I should say her name without starting some kind of gripe. It always happens. But
No, this is your show and your platform. I get everyone I get on here. It's your show. I ain't even. It's not even mine no more.
all right. Well, look,
You know
shut it.
what
No,
I mean?
I mean down to. I remember there's a time when Reverie had a battle with Jen Johnson, right? And we were
Speak.
all cool, all of us. And she needed help, and all of us came together. It wasn't just me. I'm not going to put anybody else on blast. But before this whole beef started or whatever, I actually helped her. There's even a track with me and her out there. Like, it's crazy because it's just in the web files. But the point is, everything turned so around because the ball was also rolling for her. And one moment where she was caught slipping, shit said, egos collide, and boom, the ball rolls, and now there's an issue. And things were found out, and people like, so her ego comes out, and I'm like, bitch, but I wrote for you, and you read off a paper. And again, youth ego, and this ball continuously rolling does not allow any kind of clarification, or speaking, especially with women's ego. That's why I don't really feel like feminism is real. I just don't. Sorry, martyr me for that too, I guess. But I feel like for it to be real, all women have to start participating, because it's a great theory, but women don't. Feminism has gone to extremities where, like, a man can identify as a woman for 24 hours, join a league, beat the fuck out that bitch, you know what I mean? And then, like, say, I no longer identify, but still hold it tight. Like, bro, what the fuck kind of world are we in? Like, it's a great thought. It's a great idea, but it's not like really real. It's just gone reckless to the side. It's become this other thing. Like, I think it was just a catalyst or something else. Like, yeah. And I mean, crucify me for that. I don't know. But real feminism, like uplifting each other, man, I've tried that shit. I don't know how to, in theory, really practice it without getting bit in the ass yet. Because from getting left from, like, writing for even another artist I can name, the reason why I wasn't, well, actually, I won't say her name, but the reason why, you and I had, a, a, a I was even kind of weary of coming on to the show is just through association pictures I was seeing. A girl that was literally in my fucking house right here next to me. I was writing for her. I was trying to help her stay signed to her manager, who at the time was either trying to fuck me or trying to fuck with me. And I'm like, bro, I'm not even trying to fuck with you like that. I'm trying to help this bitch. I'm still trying to Missy Elliott something, because the ball has rolled exponentially all kinds of ways for me that has ruined what I try to do. So I want to build it in someone else, right? I'm just trying to pass it through. Well, it bites me in the ass again because these bitches don't know how to fucking act. Like, when they, instead of fucking being like, yeah, I was trying to receive a piece of art that I could perform, that Wooty Wah, just apply it like you're purchasing a fucking song, bro. Like, duh. They turn it into ego, and then they start speaking on you. But bro, like, you slept in my house. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. There's a lot of people that's why I have trust issues. I can't really show up to shows because if I post up too long, the weird shit starts happening. And there's big dick energy. I have big weirdo energy. Like if there's a weirdo in the room, you're gonna follow me, bro. Like I have this invited. Hey guys, what's puppies, candy in this van? Okay, let's do it. Like I just have it. I have that energy. Like but it's not victim energy. It's just the perfect like, oh, there I could pull up to a show, and I'm not even saying anything to any of these girls, but I just feel that it's like that bull energy. Like, they want to get at, but they don't know how to start the angle, but they want the angle. Is So I'm just sitting there literally chain smoking away anxiety. Like what does one do? Drink another drink, smoke another smoke till the wrong word is said, and then what? So I get in trouble a lot, like it was drum and bass parties. I would get kicked out because I would start beating people, and I start beating people up. Like it was just as the ball's rolling, these people are coming at you. Whatever. So now you're 86 from shows. Now people are blacklisting you. Now promoters don't fuck with you. What does one do?
Mm.
This is why I had to create Bang Bang. Now many people don't know I used to strip, and Bang Bang was also my stage name. Shout out my homegirl, Killer Cakes. She's a little partner. So yeah, we was out there, and I chose Bang Bang. It was like another alter ego, my avatar. She saved me. Like when Germ was like out of control, Bang Bang had to come in and like regulate. All right, boom. And Bang Bang was like a little more like iron, more like that's when I go to work. That's Bang. Like Bang just knows how to get shit done. Germ's the party animal. Like she's so punk rock, she'll go. She goes into like her wild phases. Like she'll go into hard drugs, she'll go into fucking party mode, like not give a fuck. But Bang's not like that. Like, so I had to create these alter egos because, like, honestly, this art will take you into places where like you lose yourself. So the other alter ego has to save that. So yeah.
What's one of your favorite egos that you have? That what do you prefer?
I think right now, currently, I'm acting as Bang, in life. I try to follow her mantra. Like it's just get up, get it done. Don't complain. Don't be a bitch. Just yeah, just get to work. Like get it done. Don't fuck around. If the burden is yours, don't let the other motherfucker live. Don't even count on the fact that they want to live. Just get it done. So you'll catch myself doing it. Like I'm not waiting for a motherfucker to feed me energy. I have energy, and I show it all the time. Like I'll be the loudest motherfucker in the room. I don't care. Like my energy's big. I walk in that bitch. All right, whatever. So it shakes up people, like especially people that have that confronting energy. And I try to neutralize my shit too. I'm not saying I'm always right. At least 40% of the time. No, but I'm not always right, but I'm right on. Like if don't come at me, bro.
No, we're living in some crazy ass times, especially with this social media shit. Everyone's fucking thinking certain things about
Bro,
people, and
Draco
they
the
have.
ruler, bro. Like let's
Mm.
just take it to a real place. You can get Draco'd any day, anywhere. You can get Nipsey'd. You can get Dolphed. You can get Extentacion. You can get, there's so that which brings me to that NFT. Like that idea of fuck. You're only really like loved until you enter like rapper heaven. Like that's when people really love you. It's when you're a mural on the fucking street. Like that's when people really give a fuck about your music. Because in life, motherfuckers just like, oh, okay. But it's when you die when they really start meditating on what the fuck you said. Like, oh shit, I'm never gonna hear this person again. But when you're live, it's like, you know, yeah,
And it sucks because it only happens to the greats, Like I really, So we got to protect energy like yours, like mine, like people that are doing stuff out there that stay active, that haven't quit. You know what I mean?
yeah. Well, you can't. That's you gotta trick yourself. Hey, you gotta trick yourself every day into not stopping because there's all these like it's like the outside world, it's you, it's everyone. It's like outside forces that like try to stop you. And you're like, bro, I if the more I mention it, the crazier I seem. Oh yeah, these are the entities.
While you're
So
talking about it, I'll go through your NFTs for you.
yeah. No, so these are my little creation, my ideas of NFT. I was trying to do rapper Rockstar Heaven, right? So what did I want? I wanted to take a remix of my favorite cartoon coming up as a child. It was very biblical to me, because it was in front of my Bibles and shit. But I remixed that in with the art of the dead, and I wanted to give like a portion to the families,
Man,
like the first collection, and then just let that grow from that, like, but even like make a layers to this meta heaven that I wanted to do. And there's like the SoundCloud layer, there's like above the clouds where gangsters at, yeah, gangsters paradise, yeah, and each NFT would open you up into like a stream of music, or the next memorial or the next show, or something called halos and souls. If you get a halo, you get a hat with the image. If you get a soul, you get a shoe with the image, or it's a printed sock. But these are like my concepts. I just put them out there, but again, when you're an artist and the ball's rolling, and for Bang, like right now, I'm prioritizing like monetizing enough to make my projects happen. So I'm running around doing too much. So yeah,
no, you're not doing enough. If in my opinion, I think you're
yeah,
doing just
yeah, yeah.
enough. You're doing great, actually.
Thank you.
It's
Yeah,
not
no,
easy,
yeah,
shit.
yeah, no. It ain't easy being freezy. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what else? What's going on with you right now? What's your next move? What's your next play?
Definitely I got this video coming. Miss Reese's in it. C Nice. Well, C Nice is the one shooting it. Shout out C Nice Films. He's been a fucking beast, like with the images and stuff. I also have stuff coming up with Geronimo. Like I said, we're on a whole different vibe. We're putting in together like live music, and that's more like live performance, reggae, like more rhythmic. Like you're gonna see more like on the reggae side. It's more like a positive vibe. We're bringing that in, but
So
then there's also like the electronic side of it. You know what I mean? So we're also doing like a lot of the undergrounds. We're creating catalogs and collectives just for that. Like, so you're gonna hear different sounds of it. Like, I can't wait to show you guys what we're working on in that project. Like, that's one project. The other project is just my own. You know what I mean? It's stay tuned for that. That's gonna be a mini EP. So don't don't
do
expect
you,
the yeah, yeah, yeah. But as always, like I don't know, when I create merch, like I stop. I don't know what it is about me, but I stopped selling it. I would go out to the shows, and motherfuckers that support it, I would give it to them. So this was like a once in a lifetime type thing. You pull up to a show, you might get some merch that you will no longer see, because I'm not selling this shit. Like I'm gifting it to you. You're gonna leave with something. I used to do it like art. Like I'd show up to a show with like a painting. Here you go. It's yours. Like motherfuckers, like for real. Like yeah,
yeah.
but because it was personal, it was like a touch. Like you leave with something. Even that battle rap. Like should have. Okay, well here, bitch. Here's a painting. Like you know. Anyways, like it's kind of cool. You you leave a stamp of yourself, like a that was the first NFT. Like here's a joke for later, bitch. Like
I was about to say you. A lot of people probably have that, and they're gonna if they still have it today, and then you blow up. You know what I mean? That's gonna be something big. You know what I mean? In like the
you know
next
what I'm
couple of
saying?
years, because I know you're about to hit hard on them.
Yeah, no, I'm about to do some stuff, but it's not. I have a project that I'm going to start up. This person is already an influencer. I'm not gonna say who, but I'm gonna juice them up. Like I'm gonna start writing for them. Don't be surprised you see a new up and comer just out of nowhere, and she's got the everything. You know what I mean? And I'm just gonna start her up. Like I have dreams of each one teach one. Like, and I'm already at the age where like I'm auntie age, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got my nephew right here. Like I'm at the age where if I'm not gonna have children, like I'm definitely down to mentor somebody. So like I want to just mentor somebody into what uh, the do nots are, and kind of like blow them the fuck up. In the meantime, I still be rocking the shows. I'm always gonna be a rocker. That's what I do. I rock, Like if shout out my boy Geronimo. Like, we've grown in the process, like where you have to touch any mic and just learn like, all right, when it's your time or when it's the time to back up, and we've been on several stages, and right now I'm learning the discipline of when to stop, when to hold yourself, when to go, when to not attend, there's a discipline of things. So I'm still learning things.
No,
Yeah.
I know it's not easy. Do you feel? What do you feel like? Do you need a manager? Do you need a publicist? What do you need? And what do you need right now? What do you feel like
Only
that would
time I'll
help
tell.
you?
Right now, several projects have their own. Just the way I've been keeping everybody at peace, that I could still continue to work with the people that I do. I keep projects with non-exclusivity, except during the time I was working with Detroit, that was just exclusive with him. Shout out Dennis White in White House Music in Detroit. Because of him, we landed the iPhone of Apple Face ID commercial remix,
Yeah.
and that shit was intense. I also landed the Pretty Little Things Women's Day campaign commercial. I also landed Netflix, The Lovebirds. Actually, if you're on Netflix, you can check it out. The Lovebirds movie. It comes on right before the guy gets kicked by the horse. Yeah, so we were also, bro, low key, like I was
That's
even able to do some rave music. Like electronic music's awesome because like right as I'm walking into the rave, at Beyond Wonderland, I hear music going on. I'm like, oh my God, that's Jay Robinson, DJ Jay Robinson. I'm running up and I know my song's about to play. His name's displayed on the thing, and I walk up just in time. I had video of it. Like my dumbass had a Metro PCS phone, walking around like, "Ooh," and I made it all the way up to the stage and just hear, tell me how you like it now. Bom, 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 bom. That was the moment for me. I was like, this is why I like being an artist. You don't put expectations on shit. You just kind of allow the art to have its process. There's no due date on shit. Look at Dre, bro. While we were waiting for Detox, that motherfucker went and did the bro, he did Super Bowl. Shut the fuck up about Detox, all right? Yeah. All right, like the man will drop what he wants when he wants to. Obviously, anything he does is timeless enough to still have effect today. So it's that kind of shit. When the art has to happen, it will. Some motherfuckers just they will drop enough and it resonates. And man, just let the art do what it does. Don't put no fucking pressure on it. It's gonna do what it does. All right.
Yeah, and at the same time, the hospital's always there. You never see the doctor working. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I
Ever.
see. When you go in there, they're usually with their heads fucking flying off and they're running around working, so you can't see it from the outside. But Dr. Dre, man, he's got hundreds of people running in and out of his studios working on their own projects. He's doing a lot of background stuff, so I can't blame him.
Yeah. Nah, speaking of doctor, fun fact. I was listening to I forget what the fuck, but they're saying when doctors or neurosurgeons listen to ACDC, they actually perform better. They're more accurate in surgery for some reason. So if you think of what music could do to aptitude, to like, to focus, to energy, think about it. When you're at work, what makes you more productive is the beat, because the drum's the closest thing to the heartbeat. You know what I mean? So it's that pace, that thing, that energy. So when you could like transfer energy into people and people resonate with it, and there's like movement, there's a current. Again, that's what gets the ball rolling. So it's really addicting, and artists know that addiction, but they don't know what to do when it's going. So developing the skills that it takes to slow the ball down, watch it go, like ease it into the direction you need it to go. Don't just let it go reckless, And don't just be young and reckless, Have some kind of direction to your momentum. Yeah.
Hey, that was a good one right there. At least you had
Yeah.
fun though. You had a lot of fun. I know you didn't get to keep it all tight knit like you wish you could have, but you had a lot of fun and a
Yeah.
lot of experiences, and that's
Yeah.
you can't pay for that. You know what I mean? You can't.
Yeah. Nah, I've had some rock star ass shit happen to me. It's once in a lifetime ass shit. And like, shout out Exhibit, bro. Shout out my homegirl Casualty. Shout out Big Duke of Psycho Realm. Shout out just like motherfuckers that made moments happen for me. I'm like, all right, bro. Like, like once in a lifetime, like, all right. Those moments, like, let's say you're about to die, those like because I've been in so many moments where I literally think I probably am a cat, or I was a cat and I'm back, bro. Look at Bob Ross and my cats now. No, yeah. No, I just have this connection with cats. I don't know. I am a cat
Yeah,
lady.
let's slow that down though. Like those are some big iconic names. What are some of those moments that you experienced with them, like Exhibit and
Let me tell you, Exhibit out of nowhere, he just shout out Day One. He kept my voice in his catalog. I would just I would I would just go into Day One, gave me this personality thing. He's like, all right, that thing you do, that like that small voice you do that. He's like, all right, we're gonna call her Dakota Fanning. I'm like, all right, so it'd be like, give me Dakota. And when I go in there, I give him Dakota. Then he'd be like, okay, that other one you do, give me that Amy. And then I give him Amy. And then he'd be like, give me that other one, that Missy. And then I hit him with the Missy. And then we would create the perfect sauce, and Day One and I had the sauce, bro. He would leave my shit in his catalog. He'd play it when he would get to Dr. Dre's studio, wherever he was at, for all these big guys, because motherfucking Day One, Focus, Khalil, those are them dudes, and they are the orbit of Dre, and then there's other people around that. So there's this hub, and I entered the hub just from osmosis. That's what I call it. But the art did what it did. And the exhibit one day called. I thought it was a joke. I thought, somebody called me. I was like, yeah, right. This ain't exhibit. No, for real, this is exhibit. So we're gonna shoot the video. I'm like, what do you mean we're gonna shoot? Yeah, you're gonna come out to Vegas, and I'm like, for real? Yeah. So we picked your song. The manager loves it, and I'm like, day one, are you playing a joke on me? He's like, no, bro, this is really happening. Like, that's exhibit on the phone.
Holy.
So I didn't have a ride. I didn't have a ride all the way to Vegas. I didn't even have a car, bro. Remember, this is me taking the buses. Sometimes I sleep at motherfucking metro station. Like, you're kind of living recklessly. You're just going. So you're like, you stay in transit just in case shit happens. You keep a bag. I was just living in the art. It was crazy. I didn't have a job. I was just doing this. Like, this is a thing. So, and the internet was happening. It was crazy. So you were trying to follow and be the person. There was no manager publicist thing. You were your own PR. You're just going. So oh shit. Can you guys hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. So I hit up my homegirl and she goes, yeah, I could give you a ride, but like, it has to be in my work vehicle. And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, yeah, don't worry, I'll come pick you up after work. This bitch comes and picks me up. And I think I was with my man at the time. Check this story out. She comes and picks me up in a fucking hearse type thing with two gurneys in the back. I'm like, are you fucking for real? She goes, yeah, I work as a mortician. Like, are you fucking kidding me? So I'm already in my outfit and I look like a light skinned Michael Jackson, which you're gonna see, like I'm all glitter shining like out of pieces. I'm like, for real, bro? Like, all right, for sure. So we lay in the gurney all the way fucking down to Vegas. Like, we ride in the gurney. When exhibits at the Mandalay Bay, we pop the back open, pop. And the first thing he sees is light skinned Michael Jackson. Pop out the back of that shit. He's, oh, hell, fucking bad. And the song's called Hit the Dirt. Call the corner, hit the dirt. So he's like, what the fuck? So that was my interest. Like, it was just such an organic, fucking funny ass moment, but it happened. So he's like, he'll never forget that night, or actually that day, we went to like lunch and we go to the Mandalay Bay. No. We had got somewhere. Jail felony comes down. Like, hell yeah, bro. Like, this is my fucking rap dream. I'm surrounded by exhibit, jail felony. I'm like trying not to, but I'm trying not to be an Asian schoolgirl at this moment. But it's kind of hard. Yeah, but he's like, yeah, we're gonna shoot this music video. Da da da. I'm like, all right, let's do it. We drove out. Where those solar towers are at? Like in the buttfuck middle of like right between Vegas and like when you actually get to Vegas, like as you're getting there, it's just solar towers, bro. We're shooting there, and then like the dudes that like shut that shit down, like the guards pulled up, like, what are you guys doing here? And they see exhibits. All right, just wrap it up, all right, just do what you gotta do and wrap it up. We fucking shot that shit, bro, and that shit went down. Like, it was like a one and done type thing. Like, we did it. I drove his car. I didn't even have a license at the time. My brother's burning me. She doesn't have a license. Like, yeah, but I drove his car. Like, it was cool because it was just such a real ass fool. Every time I see him too, any event, he'll pop up and fucking hug me and shit. Like, he's just such a real ass man. And how like some dudes only fuck with you because like they want to fuck. This guy, that is so not in his. He's such a man about shit that shit is like a fraction of his. It's not even in his frame of thinking. That man is like a different kind of human being. He's evolved as a man. So like I don't know. I have a lot of respect for him. When he plugged me into this shit, I watched it go to the film fest and all that, and I'm just like, damn, that ball is rolling. Like, I only, and then day one told me, Dr. Dre seen that. I was like,
Damn.
what? And he said, Dre said, who's that? That bitch is a star. I was like, I kind of got caught up because I picked that outfit. Like, that tacky ass, like, I picked that out in downtown LA, like, in the Santee Alley. I was like, dang. And then like I got this bodysuit from like Fashion Nova, I did my Fashion Nova. But I was doing my own shit. Like, there was no stylist, there's no direction. You're just an artist. You're the guy composing this shit, writing this shit, making it look good, staying up at night. You're the guy making the outfit. I did that shit for Loomis. I would paint every fucking outfit, bro.
Damn.
So that someone could turn around and like, cool. But that's the art. You're a slave to the art. if you're really about it, you just keep going. People could hate you for it, but that's your art, you know?
Hey, that's a fucking huge accolade right there. You could put that down and get yourself in any
Yeah.
door just by that right there.
Oh
So
yeah. Mhm.
salute to you right there. So what's that song called that you did with the X?
Dude, it's on the James Savage project. It's actually not a song with X. It's a jail felony directed by Exhibit. And this is it's big. He's doing a whole series and he's using rappers G Pericos and this shit. It's a thing, bro. Like this project is massive. And when you know eyes like Dre, like eyes of people that like that could solidify a project, like, all right, put it out. Like, fuck. If them hands, you gotta hear the production on it. Just watch it from top to bottom, like episode 1, episode 2. Like the music's great. What I'm saying is Exhibit has the idea. He probably used the same platform. Not to turn this into a show about Exhibit, but shout out Exhibit, you know. But
Yeah.
yeah, but just the fact that he could use the knowledge of these other things he was already involved in to spin it off into something he's now doing. Man, that's a big thing to do, and that's what I wanted to do. That's why that power, the power of passing energy on, that's a big power. That's what I want to do. Like fuck being egotistical about shit. I like passing through. Like if you're a conduit, you're a channel, you're this energy creator, you make waves, why not? Like
No, that's fucking huge.
just live in your purpose. Yeah, like fuck.
I think I remember that when fucking X did that for Jail Felony, did that big project for him, and Jail was pumped up about it. He was on tour doing all that, so that's dope as fuck right there. You know,
Yeah, nah, for sure. That shit is intense. Like,
Jail
but
holds it down for all San Diego.
yeah, jail San Diego. But he has a huge story, and the fact that, bro, his real fucking legal name is James Savage.
Damn.
That's his God given legal name. Like,
I don't want to make this about me, but Jail Felony was there when I got my Hip Hop Artist of the Year 2012 award. He
sick
was in the
ass.
audience. You know what I mean? So shout out to Jail Felony and Loco Entertainment. They were there.
Bro, no, he's a real one too. I'm telling you, like when you're in the presence of these lion men, like these men of iron, when you're in real alpha male presence, as a woman, you respect the fuck out of that. That's why I'm saying like that. We didn't need a man, bro. I respect the fuck out of real ass men. Like when I'm in their presence, like, oof, like you feel their energy and you're calm. You're like you feel the reserve, of that energy. It's like it's such a polarizing energy too, because it's the duality of my energy. My energy is different. It's fluid. It's sexual. It's erratic. So the energy of calm, like still rock. Like it's weird. Like they do that. They possess that energy. There's just people like that. Shout out. I have other friends like that too. Like Big Chris is one of them. Fucking Slash, bro. I have, man.
What's
How
that
do I go?
story? Get into that story for me. Slash is a fucking
Let
legend.
me tell. Okay, so let me
How the
finish
fuck
that
did you
fucking
work with
story, bro.
Slash?
So when Chris told me go through this catalog, my ass was going through something. I was already breaking up with Jason, fucking going on, and I did Punch Drunk Lover, and Punch Drunk Lover, which I tattooed on me, um, was about me only being in love with him because I was on drugs or drinking, but I couldn't say drugs on the air, so I was saying. At the bottom of each glass, I see your face and I reminisce. Lord, it makes me sick, but the poison from your lips, I long to kiss. Anyways, like I was just talking about, like, bro, I have to be like fucking high to like really get down with you, bro. Like because we're not equally matched energy. Like I can understand why, like it was hard for her. It's hard, but sometimes people want to create relationships and situationships with people, but they still have, things to deal with inside. And instead of anyways, I'm not gonna turn to Dr. Phil. But when instead of dating people and passing your bullshit onto them, like and then adding drugs in the mix, just stop. Stop the ball. Stop the ball. Next time you're about to do some blow, stop the ball. Yeah.
That's a strong love addiction. I think, yeah, you gotta fall out of love with something like that to fall in true love
Yeah.
with somebody else. So.
Yeah. Well, anyways, check this out. I was writing this song about him and I came up with Punch Drunk Lover. I submitted the song back to Chris the next day because he was like, let me hear what you got, bro. Da, da, da. And I sent him the songs and he listens to it. He doesn't fucking tell me he sends it to Slash I didn't know that that song I chose, like out of all the beats, I chose a couple, and then I think I even have one with Ozzy Osbourne's drummer, Mood Swinger. So I had like the songs I chose out of his catalog when he told me just pick some of these beats, bruh, and like just write to them and see what you come up with. That drama, all that like pent up that I already had inside of me, had enough pen game to create this toxic ass collection of music that later would actually help me. You know what I mean? Like, so I had this cool like this Frankenstein like project. It wasn't really like put together. It was just like, here you go. I gave it to him. He took it to Slash like, all right, bro, let's do it. Let's run it. Within a week and a half of that shit, I was already getting a phone call. Hey, bro, we're gonna do a video. Slash said cool. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? Slash said cool. Oh yeah, and you need to come down. I went to his studio. I'm like, what the fuck, Chris? He goes, so Troy Duffy, the guy that did the Boondock Saints, the two Irish brothers that go on a killing spree with the fucking guns. Yeah, Val Kilmer, fucking Norman Reedus for fucking Walking Dead and shit. Like, bro, there's some big ass names inside of this motherfucking movie. This guy hears the story, sees the song, and already has a vision for it. He's like, oh, bro, but we gotta make steampunk. I'm like, what? So within like a week and a half, they already have a motherfucking plot, and the ball was rolling. And Chris goes, all right, Bang, you're fat. We gotta get you in the gym. I'm like, fuck. So my fat ass was like trying to eat like quinoa and salads and shit. And the worst of the world is a tri-tip, and I
That's fucked
couldn't.
up.
Yeah, no, but yeah. So I lost weight, and shout out Chris. No, because it worked. Like it looked good. Like he was able to bring me down to like because bro at the time between drugs and nobody wants to talk about this shit, but some of us look disgusting when we just keep drinking every day or like pills every day and shit. Like you're gonna start looking weird, bro. Like your eye bags. So drinking Hennessy, and I have this shit tatted on me. If you drink Hennessy every day, bro, that sugar, your heart, your liver, all that shit every day. So it starts showing. So Chris identified that right away and said, no, we're capping that, bro. And if you want this part, if you want to access this level of the game, you're gonna have to let go of certain things that weigh you down. These are the enemies you got to defeat right away. Pew, pew, pew. Cool. I did that shit. I was in the fucking gym. Bro, life went so fast, so quick. Got us to the video. I was underneath the American Apparel building. It was like Daytona. I popped out of the bus. It was like Cinderella, really. Popped out of the bus. They got me ready. There's costumes. There's all these people combing my hair, shit. And then two lesbian women were standing in the corner. I'm like, hey, Chris, why do they have clippers? He's like, oh yeah, talk to Troy about that. Hey Troy, whoa, why do they have clippers? He's like, well, in this scene, Bang, you're gonna have a mohawk. Oh, no, the fuck, I'm not. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of all the mirrors. So I'm like, no, Troy, come on. And Slash like, don't worry, it'll grow back. Oh no, this
What
sucks.
the?
But they fucking shaved my head. So I had a mohawk for the video. I didn't even know. Then they brought in a little person, and I fucking love her, Queen Katrina. She motherfucking killed it, and she's supposed to be Lil Bang. So it's Big Bang, Lil Bang. And Ron Jeremy was in the video. Fucking
Yeah.
yeah, no, dude. Okay, I forgot. Cirque Berserk. Cirque Berserk came out, so all the circus people were there. I had the people from Big Arts, the guy that did Batman Beyond. All these people came together and gifted things for this project. It's like when you access the levels that you need to, things start unfolding. And you're like, what the fuck? Even my homies didn't. I told everybody, bro, I'm doing a video slash. No one came. No one believed me. Because as the ball rolled, people don't like you. People don't believe. People don't. Yeah, right. Whatever. I was alone. And
Mm.
then one of my homegirls came. Shout out Gen V. She showed up and she supported. She was actually in the cast, like trying to help me do my touch-ups and stuff. Like the one person, bro. And you're like, but I told everyone. So later, everyone's like, why didn't you help out and Slash? And now they want to dick ride it. Where the fuck were you? But it's like the tales we're taught when we're children, not the ones Disney taught you, but the fable ones, where all of a sudden when it's time to bake the cake, no one wants to help. Those stories, Mother Goose stories.
Wasn't that the
Yeah.
red, the robin or something like that? I can't remember
Yeah,
what that started with.
some kind of foul pheasant bird type creature was making a cake.
Mm.
Yeah, some type of bird was making a pastry. Yeah,
Ah,
but
but fuck.
that type of shit. Anyways, like you never know where a project's gonna land. That's why you don't just waste your time making some bullshit and write about some shit you're really fucking going through, bro. Because you don't know where the fuck it's gonna end up. You don't know who that little producer guy is. You don't know if his catalog's gonna hit big. This beat Reese picked out, this On Fade song I have. I don't know if you have it there ready to go at some point. But that On Fade song, blast on the beat, bro. Like, we don't know how the fuck that really happened. I don't even know the story behind it. I just know Reese got her hands on a blast beat. We're gonna see how the ball rolls. I'm gonna watch it go. There's another one going. I'm sending energy in different directions, because instead of just placing it in one and hoping this one achieves something, why not stretch it? Why not just like, all right, fuck it, and I'll spread my name. And if I need to change into a symbol, like motherfucking Prince, best believe I'm gonna fucking do that. I will become a entity, a thing, an idea if I have to. Like, yeah,
So you look up to Prince a lot. I noticed you had him on one of your NFTs. Is he one of
yeah,
your idols as well?
yeah, definitely. For several reasons, but even even iconically, like if you got to be different, if you're pushing at the culture, if you're trying to just own your shit, like, I'm not talking about gender, no, I'm talking about your music. You want that freedom, you're gonna have to do some really like aggressive things to like legitimize yourself, you know what I mean? And be litigious. Like, maybe you don't want to be that guy, but like maybe you should step in and start looking at, oh damn, the fine print. Oh shit. Well, maybe start holding people accountable to certain things. Shout out which brings me to my homegirl Cadence. Shout out people like her making a movement for ghostwriters. She's literally helping like ghostwriters recognize the fact that, bro, some of us haven't been like paid adequately for our work, or some of the people like aren't ratioing things correctly, or you only get point three of a cent when you're doing certain things. So it's like, fuck, how does one really make money in music? It's merchandising. It's really getting out there doing shows. It's people supporting. But if people don't support them, what else are you doing? Are you doing gimmicks? Some people turn to OnlyFans. Some people turn to whatever the fuck they got to do, bro. But people got to start getting creative how they make this money, especially when we've seen COVID happen. Motherfuckers like, damn, they were out of hole. My stupid ass had to take my ass all the way to start farming, living off of generators and Yetis and shit, keeping it gangsters. Fuck, talk about mountain lions and shit. Like, shout out, yeah, shout out to people that were there with me. It was like a community, and we were making food, and there's a whole fire going on, and you can't evacuate the mountain. You
Mm.
just gotta gangster that shit out. And it's like, what kind of character are you outside of this music? Who is Alejandra? Like, damn, like, this got nothing to do with your artistry. This is, who are you as a human? Are you a piece of shit? Are you evacuate? Well, what are you gonna do? Like, obviously, yeah. And then I'm like, that same year I almost got killed. Like, on I don't even want to say things that'll incriminate me, but there's like so many close encounters I've had. That's why I'm like, just being a cat about my life, because I don't know which one I'm on right now. But yeah, I'm definitely thinking whatever force wants me here.
I think we
Mhm.
all have those thoughts. Like we don't know what we're doing and where we're going, especially when we have such a big portfolio. I think that's what like West Coast Reactive is. Heavenly and me, we put together a strong team
Yeah,
where we could help people. Like I'm not here to take your money. You could come out on my platform and you could push your own. We could get you out there. I mean, we got a lot of eyes on us right now, so we're gonna make it
hmm,
happen for people. Anything, any help that anyone needs, we're here to help you because I know this is a very
that's fine.
sharky industry.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? And people don't really give a shit about people, and that's why I told
Yeah,
her I was like, you need to get out here, because I felt that from you. You're like, I don't know, fuck everybody, fuck the world at the moment, like I get that. I feel that same way a lot about people. I don't trust anybody, you know what I mean? I think I'm one of the worst. Like Heavenly said, I would have never called you and got you on here, and I've
yeah,
known you forever just because like I don't know like where people are at and stuff like
yeah. I mean, that's also where I'm at too. I'm not the most liked person. And then I mean, my art isn't the most it's not the most popular thing. I know how to write things that are popular, but my personal thing, like when I do Germ, like Germ has her sound. When I do Bang, Bang has her sound. Later I'll do some Germ. Like, it's just, these are the things I've created, my little creations that I could give, organic music to and create outlets for. Like, so vibrations that are just like that, totally calibrate and be like, oh yeah, I get it. They plug
Shout out
in
to
like,
everyone tuning in. This is Germ Free Bang Bang. She is a
yeah,
Los Angeles icon, a staple out here in the streets. She has been doing it for a while, also
Picasso.
worldwide. You know,
Yeah.
she is a battle rapper. She's been in King of the Dot battles. She has tore heads off. She walks into the lion's den with the sharp sword, you dig? So I'm not even gonna play with it. Can we get into that video we're talking about, the solo dolo? Let them hear some of your music.
Play it.
Let's
Yeah.
get into this real quick.
Todo lo que quiere que la cosa.
I'm gonna bring it from the beginning. Dolo, dolo.
Shout out Muerto Amor movie.
Saca la bolsa, todo lo que quiere que la cosa.
Shout out
Libro en la
Richard.
mochila, fumo onzas. Bolsas sobra pura morra, rotas y coca. Me trae loca, otro shot, nada vale, no me importa. Cuerpo lo tenés sonando toca. Pensando lo que hace esta boca. Sopla, mota, le gusta la loquera when she visit in LA. Tragos de botella on the table, got a fade. De gallito fumar, desmadre el wax. Esa morra le gusta relax. Yeah. Solo, yo estoy aquí. Manos para arriba cuando they see me. Solo, just me, be me. Calle no hable de mí. Yeah. Solo, yo estoy aquí. Manos para arriba cuando they see me. Solo, just me, be me. Calle no hable de mí. Yeah. Aquí andamos solo, todo el día dándole día por día. Hay que hable. Pa' adelante. Me persino tras de tranzas. No rito con tu chanza. No vas a caminar ni en mi chancla. Respeto no me falta. Traigo cali marihuana. Monta yo crecí en temporada. Libro en la mochila, llevo llena la cartera. Libro en el tablero, me va a gustar la loquera. No es mi patente, pero yo le llamo tío. No tiene papeles, pero la puso conseguido. Cotorreando y jalando. Cumbia tumbando. Suena marihuano, los pochos americanos. Guatemala, vida. Ser santo, remix para gabachos. Para dar trabajo. Solo, yo estoy aquí. Manos para arriba cuando they see me. Solo, just me, be me. Calle no hable de mí. Yeah. Solo, yo estoy aquí. Manos para arriba cuando they see me. Solo, just me, be me. Calle no hable de mí. Yeah.
Saca la bolsa, dijo bang bang, fish go cocaine, I so hot, lavadita esta ciudita, en Culiacán está rifa, aunque ahorita ando en Califa, si bien puestas están las pilas, los billetes van en ligas, el ambiente hago en caliente, traigo verdes, muchos verdes, quemo verde, vendo nieve, y en la cintura mi 9, yeah.
Solo, yo estoy aquí. Manos para arriba cuando they see me. Solo, just me, be me. Calle no hable de mí. Yeah. Solo, yo estoy aquí. Manos para arriba cuando they see me. Solo, just me, be me. Calle no hable de mí. Yeah.
Coil preamble made that motherfucking beat, bro. Like, yeah.
Man, that was a fucking heater right there. Great
Yeah,
job.
that shit, and that's what I mean. Like that Latin shit I'm doing is a little more different than the other Latin shit they're doing. Yeah, the sounds we're trying to mix it'll have like East Indian rhythm, boom, or bringing that funk, boom, 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 which had nothing to do with me. That was again through osmosis. That was all Coil. It met us. Then my boy Richard's like, bro, we should throw Danny on it. And then boom, 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 boom. Another project becomes. That's why I don't press things. I allow things that take their flow. If they fit, great. If they don't force it. Let something else form, because energy likes to free flow and travel. And if you allow it to adhere to the right person thing, it becomes a project. So you just let it free flow, but direct it in the right places. You know what I'm saying? It's like the avatar. Geronimo would be so proud of me. You heard me say that. It's the avatar. You use the energy for the right things to propel it. Like, yeah, you know. You
How
gotta
did that
send,
song come about?
huh?
How did that
That's
song come about?
that song. The guy that's actually in that song could not be in it because he's a motherfucking real fucking narco ass nigga. Though. But yeah, but he this happened. My boy Coil went on a ketamine trip. I think I forget what drug he was on. It was amazing though, because it brought his eyes open. He goes, "Bang, I have some beats for you. Would you like to?" And I'm like, "All right, cool." Sounds like he hit a wave. I'm just gonna go tap in. I tap in, and his energy's right. I'm like, "Who?" You know. So I tap in with Coil, and me and Coil have gone down the rabbit hole. You know. So this is like my buddy. Like we've gone down this K-hole together. Like the same thing with like my boy Richard. Like we just know different energy. Like we've been in some places, bro. Like in a dimension, you know, we're like fucking interstellar warriors. I don't know. But anyways, we have the same mutual high because Richard sequences these videos. So everybody's having the same fucking high and experience. And we set it up correct. Anyways, I'm not gonna get into that. But anyways, yeah, Coil hit this place in his mind, and I'm like, oh shit. And when I hear the beat, I'm like, oh, bro, this isn't even, oh, man. And then I already had this cold ass verse, saca la bolsa, tengo lo que quiere que la cosa, libra la mochila, fumo onzas. You know, I was like, oh, shit, I should just, all right. So I put it together, and then Richard hears it. He's like, bro. And he has his fucking deep awakening with ketamine. He fucking hits me up. He's like, all right, bro, I got the perfect feature for that. And I didn't even know this guy. So anyways, Danny enters the chat, and, you know, and then this song becomes. But yeah, that's how that song became.
That's a fucking banger. That's like
Mhm.
that should be on the radio right now.
Yeah, no, I'm waiting to when to put that out. Yeah, I don't just want to dry dick and put it out in the world. So you can only see it on my Instagram right now. It's like a preview. Shout out Muerto More movie. We're about to re-release it.
The love of my life.
Oh yeah,
I have no clue where that fucking phone went.
it's okay.
I'm looking at the email
That's
from
the love of my life.
It's the love of my life, real loud and shit.
Yeah.
Don't call it. I don't know where it's at. Just open up the email from that phone. I wanted to play that beat so you could buzz, but I lost my damn phone. I have no clue where it went right now. Excuse me. Let's get into this battle rap then. I
Oh
have
shit!
no
Yeah.
clue.
You're gonna show clips of it? Oh
Open
shit!
the email from the phone. Yeah, I'm gonna show some of her battle rap. This girl, I don't know how the hell I lost my phone right now, but this girl, she's very versatile. Like I said, you heard that right there. That's some radio upscale. That should be touring around South America, Central America right now. That was a big hitter.
Yeah, no, I can't wait. Look, the next sound is just like that. It's weird. It's different. That's why I'm giving it its time. I respect time. I'm learning. The older I get, I'm respecting time. I'm respecting projects. I'm gonna get it together. The right people will create the right piece when the right time happens. So you can sit there and work with the producer. Oh, which shout out my boy Tommy. He made this other song we did called Papi, and he created a sound too because he's like, bro, I never made anything like this before. And I was like, yeah, we just got to make like, I'm trying to press the envelope with the Latin shit and the world rhythm shit. I don't want to just stick to like, fuck just LA, like, oh, what's up? We got beef with you, blah, 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 I'm so. Nobody gives a fuck about that shit. Like, that's why I want to do like world stuff, you know, like, I don't know. My ear's somewhere else right now. Yeah.
You were speaking about energy so much, my motherfucking iPhone disappeared and shit.
Yeah, my boof.
Like I was in some motherfucking. I was like, my phone disappeared. I had it right here, and it disappeared. I heard love of my life.
Slapped it.
Motherfucker. I apologize for that. I was listening to your song. I felt like Wayne's World. Over here.
Oh, for sure. No, yeah.
Can we get Dan the man to scream for us real quick? All right. Anything else we could talk about other than let's get into this battle rap? I wanted to show everyone your battle rap skills because I know you've got in there and you've tore some big heads off. The King of the Dot was huge. It blew up to where even majors were watching and paying attention to this. For those tuning in, she was part of this. You know, like. And like she said, it ain't easy for a female to get in there, and especially like you said, all these guys, they're after you. They're not really taking anybody serious, you know. And
let me tell you how serious this guy. So that movie Eminem did, Bodied. I was supposed to be Bella Backwood in that movie, and that character they created is kind of like in a way, it's like a synthetic mockery of what they thought I was. You know what I mean? Like the way they depicted it or not. I'm glad I didn't do that because in that I would have had to show my tits. And it's like, even when I did the tryout, like they're like, show your tits. I'm like, so there's like me on camera, like, well, I mean, I'm a stripper, bro. Like, you know, I've done that before. So I was like, whatever. But I'm like, I shouldn't do this in major film. This is probably gonna tank me. So now when I watch the film and I see like how they depict it, I'm like, ooh, Lord. I had the script too in my email. I'm glad I did it. Like sometimes when the ball can slow down enough, when things just don't work out, whatever, and you're like, oh, I'm mad. Sometimes it's for a reason. And you're like, damn, I saved myself on that one. Because that would have been like character murder, like, or character suicide. You know what I mean? Like, fuck. Further the dart that's already there. Assassinate my character even more. Fuck it. No, but I always feel like the villain in like WWF. Oh, you want to bring it to Stone Cold? Like, yeah. Yeah.
All right, so do you mind if we jump into this real quick? My son, shout out to Jaron Draws, 14-year-old artist.
He's been killing it because he's on point with like the editing. Shout out for his skills. Like, skills.
If you ain't walking that talk, you will get popped.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull it back. It was a little bit ahead. All right. Oh shit, is that Malathion right there? Let's look at
Yeah.
how
All right. Remember this, okay? This is Kitty. Can you feed Kitty? This is before Black Lives Matter, so people were less sensitive to certain things, but now they're very like they hold your words against you in a different way. And at the time they weren't, but you let enough time pass by and enough current events that you anyways run this shit. Yeah,
This is
motherfucker.
Big Silence at West Coast Reactive Podcast. We don't have no sensitivity, no feelings. This is her show today. You know what I mean? I have the toughest skin. I think do I have my gators on right now? Yeah, like ain't nothing like we stay active around here, man. I'm gonna get right into it. This is the battle rap queen. Germ free, y'all.
Not even.
Innuendo, nobody say. Everybody in innuendo got bars. And I'm innuendo because even my window got bars.
Not gonna lie, Bonnie is the Floyd Mayweather of this shit.
If you ain't walking that talk, you will get popped any second. You gonna learn today. Kelly put in the work. Got me feeling like Ray J letting me hit it here first. Call this my second porno, she getting fucked on the cam. Cock ain't the only thing that bust in my hand. When I say cock back, double meaning in that. Hit her with the magnum, bitch, it's a wrap. Let's role play. I'm Kim K, you Ray J, obviously. Role reversal. I put a 9 in that ass and see how far till it hurts you. Nobody move, I'll make her hit the dirt. I won't hesitate to poke a that shirt. Pete the floor ain't got him. People's in the corners and they ain't seen nada. Let me to make a like to tree up mom.
Yeah, that one got me in trouble.
You can talk about my sex tape and the tracks that I made. The only tracks this bitch made are weaved in that toupee. I may be pretty freaky, got a couple of habits. But this bitch is so ratchet, she ratchet even for a black bitch. And y'all the inventors of that shit. Even I made a sex tape and I'm calling her ratchet. Even I made a sex tape and I'm calling her ratchet. Even I made a sex tape and I'm calling her ratchet. Cause she packing a fat dick in the space of the spandex.
Now look.
Mira nomás.
Oh yeah, Don Cheto.
Esos labios y esos ojitos. Rápido les embarras de crema al taquito.
¡Cállate los hocico! Solo tienen el perfil de MC, así que adiós. Lo pongo atrás. Pero antes traigan cerveza de la...
That's a 2-on-2. That's like in that Spanish battle league, they do like a 2-on-2. So it's like a female male combo, and you're both. It's like a rebuttal. So back when I actually went to college, like we studied debate. So you kind of just use the same principle, like throw something at me, bro. Come at me. Here's what you do at me times what I said about you. You know. So it's just rebuttal style, like battle rap, yeah. And Don Cheto happened to be there, so this is funny because and I don't know if you guys remember at the time Don Cheto started rapping, like he just has a rap career. So yeah, he even busted out a song at the end. We're like, fuck, this happened. All right, fuck, yeah.
Did you prepare for these, or how'd you prepare for these battle raps?
Yes.
Like that shit's. I know it's not easy.
Different ones, because you have to. Okay, and then I'm bilingual, but I'm pocha. So people make fun of me. I mispronounce things. You can even hear it. Check this out. As you're preparing, I got okay, here's a real one. At the time, the same girls I did the cipher with at the time that I'm actually kind of a little bit known for. Shout out Cypher Effect. Yeah. One of the girls, Top Dime, had called me out, and I don't even know why. She just wanted at me, and I wasn't even like battle rapping in Spanish. She just wanted to do it, and I was like, well, fuck you then, bitch. All right, then let's go. You know, so I was like, fuck, I don't really know like a lot. So I started watching novelas, like all the shit that I already did as growing up, but it was like, it wasn't like modern day relevant because I didn't keep up with that. Like at this point in life, I was doing my trap shit. I'm hanging out with the homies and shit. Like, so it wasn't, I kind of felt a little out of place because I wasn't like so into pop culture that was Latino. You know, and I knew this was gonna hurt me. And Top Time for some reason just didn't like me, bro. She just didn't like me. So watch this shit. I get my ass beat by the son of a cop, and I was in the hospital. There's pictures of the shit on my IG. I'm in the fucking hospital, and she goes on this podcast like talking shit. And when they hear about it, because my brother posted pictures, she starts dragging me about it on the internet. So there goes your feminism again. So when bitches talk about, oh yeah, female identity, bull fucking shit, bro. Y'all bitches only talk about that shit. You don't really practice it though. So when and that's why these hoes don't even fuck with each other now. Like you really see them on flyers together. They don't show up together. They don't get along with each other, you know? as much as they want to talk about female unity, it's not. It's a great idea, but for it to work, all women have to practice it. It's like an unspoken practice. You just really have to apply your mind there. Stop hating on the girl. Start rocking with her. Just start supporting what she's doing. Don't look at her funny. Maybe she's just trying something. Maybe just stop hating. But anyways, yeah, Top Dime starts dragging me, and I prepare. But this time I'm fueled up. I feel like I'm super sane. Like I got this. Like, all right, bitch, bring it. And everything that was happening is a combination of like telenovelas, Thalia, like all this shit that wasn't so modern, but it was just common knowledge, Latino, brujeria, santeria, this and that. I could picture it, put it together, boom, packaged it. And I had enough time, I focused on it, and they would make fun of me like, oh, you dress chafa, put a swap me. I'm like, bitch, I like most of these outfits and shit, you don't even know what the money I had to put together to get the fucking outfit, bitch. Like I be stripping and shit. Like, you don't understand what I had to do to get this outfit anyway. So I'm doing this shit, bitch. Like, I still came and represented from my artist side. Aside of what Alejandra had to do, here comes like bang and bang. All right, bitch, bring it. So she came at me and I destroyed her, bro. And she got so violent, she took a water bottle, flings it. There's video of that shit in YouTube. Like, you could see her like throwing and getting mad. My brother comes in, my brother had a piece. He's like, hey, bitch, you ain't touching my sister, And you have to get walked into the parking lot because someone wants to shoot you. Someone wants to hurt you. Like somebody, like I hate that feeling. That's why I don't even go out, bro. Like, I went to catch one the other day, and right away, the same guy that put the gun in my face 2 years ago sees me, goes to the parking lot because he wants to get it. This was only like a couple like days ago too. That's why I'm like, fuck people. People are weird. Like people are fucked in the head. Let me tell you something. That's why people walk around with security. That's an art. But when you're just a kind of like a person of public interest, you still receive hate. It's not like you have enough financing to go get, yourself like a bodyguard, or if you don't gangbang, you're just fucking self motivating and you don't give a fuck about that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just a normal ass person and you don't give a fuck. Like, people just run up on you and be like, oh, I don't see no one with you. Yeah, bro, but what's up? Like, what's the issue? What we got? Like, what's popping? Like, oh, you're gonna put a tool in my face over what? Again, it's that art is gonna get you hated for. When you're actually dope, you'll get hated. You'll get blacklisted. To this day, do you ever see any of the people I originally started with on a flyer with me? There's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. They don't want that. None of them. They will never. Even the girls, when I am put on a lineup with women, it's weird. Like, when they perform, a lot of them perform at me. Like, it's not like I'll work with you. I remember I hit a one girl and she's kind of getting a buzz now. I hit her up, and in my opinion, she was good, not great. She was good, and I wanted to do something with her anyway. And she's like, "Well, $2,000 for a feature." I'm like, "Oh, really?" One day, I guess she must have forgot about everything. Sees me, oh, you're so all that fake love, and it's just shit you got to deal with because later they're performing at you, but you enhance that performance because after you touch that mic is hot. So they're like, now they're trying shit and they're looking funny. Or like whoever it is, like they just adding some extra whatever, but you could feel the hate. Like when they walk up, whatever, they're shaking your hand, but they don't fucking mean that shit, bro. They just don't got the balls to say what the fuck they're thinking, And I come across that all day long. That's why I don't like being in no one's face. I don't like being out. Like, people literally, my boy Geronimo got to drag me out to the club, and I'll be sitting there antisocial, smoking a cigarette, or like, should I drink another one? Or just trying to get the fuck, looking at escape routes in case I got to start shit, get the fuck out. There's so many shows. I got shout out JQ45 finally let me back in some shows. Like, I used to fuck bitches up, bro, because like, or even a dude that wouldn't pass me the mic, knowing, bro, we perform together. You want to act like a bitch now? Knock a dude out, And then Bear Step put his fingers in my, like, just this art that you do can become so aggressive to where one moment of it's just art, man. It's like it becomes something different. It's street, and that's where that Draco the Ruler shit and all that other extra shit happens because of your art. Maybe it ties into, oh, but that person happens to be affiliated with something, so that's more than art. It's always more than art. Yeah,
I'm to the point where I get paranoid. Like, I'm telling you, like, somebody invites me somewhere and I'm like, nah, this is a setup.
No shit. I don't even. Bro, I don't even like dating dudes because you don't know if they're just collecting information. If they really like you, or like if you send a nude, if they're ever gonna hold it again. I'm paranoid of porn. I won't watch porn because of what happened to me. Like low key, like I'll try to turn it on or shit. I don't get off to it. It's kind of like okay, whatever. I'll turn it off. Like I'm a weirdo like that. But it's just it's a sensitive thing for me. I'm like because people literally fucking drag me, and now everyone's okay with it. And now you're just expressing, go fuck yourselves. Everybody that talks shit, go fuck yourselves. Every one of you and your kids. Like self-righteous, fucking fake virtuous motherfuckers. But that's the culture. People only in theory want to practice things, but it's not a real thing. Like monogamy. Yeah, it's not a real thing. It's just
Hypocrisy.
yeah, it's the human experience is to fight ourselves, like to fight our own evils. Like that's just the truth. To create the good from the evils that you're already born into. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I know we promised everyone a little performance. You want to bust that for him or what? How you
Yeah, go
feel?
ahead.
She said okay.
Mm.
All right, everyone tuning in. This is Germ Free, Los Angeles icon, very versatile. She's got many projects out there worldwide across all platforms.
Just make sure you follow me, B4NG _ LA.
Yeah. You hear that? All right, I'm gonna get into
Play
this.
that shit. Let's see what you hear. Sorry, guys, I don't have the pop filter, so it's gonna.
I told her to take the
Sorry.
chaotic off so
You
she could see her
did.
face. You know, she was sure I wasn't hiring a fake Germ Free to get on here.
No, it's
This is
glitching.
the real Germ Free, y'all.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I think it's. Yeah. Looking like we just seen a ghost. Ooh. Hold on, let's try that again, bro. Run that back, please. Yeah. I don't know if we should try it again or run it from my side. Oh no, it's glitching.
Oh, it's glitching?
Yeah, it's glitching on my end.
Damn, I do play it from your side.
Yeah, it's glitching.
You want to play it from your side?
Marley, can we play it from my side? I wonder if it'll play from the side. Let me know if you hear it. Hit the Fruity Loop. Oops. Can you hear me?
Can you hear it now?
Yeah, I can hear you, but let me play it from my side. Let me see. Take it, Molly. I wonder if you can hear it. Let me know if you hear it. There it goes. Can you hear it?
I can't hear it.
No, you can't hear it.
Damn. Maybe it's because I had. Let me see real quick.
Yeah.
Is it better now?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Turn it up. Oh, here. Turn it up on my. Listen. No, I can't hear it. It's too low. Yeah. There you go. Maybe. Run that back. I'll try to work with it. Let's just fuck it. Yeah.
I just wanted to get you guys a little free, see?
Yeah. Yeah. Looking like you just seen a ghost. Yeah. Yeah. You thought I was playing till I stunned it in the coop. Thought it was still yeah. Thought I was playing till I stunned it in the coop. Hard to reach a ceiling till your car ain't got a roof. Evidence suspectors, they are witnesses the truth. Something matter, nothing in my life is living proof. Bitch, I'm Houdini. First they see me, then it's poof. What's a purgatory now? The walls I'm walking through. Walking in the shadow of a ghost, I'm lonesome. Appearing in your dreams in the air. Hocus pocus. Cross-quarter days in LA with my coven. You can tell me shit, boy, I ain't hearing nothing. Walking a wraith, back out of hell. You ain't heard shit until you seen it for yourself. Yeah, you just seen a ghost. Yeah. Ghost. Looking like you just seen a ghost. Yeah. Watch this. Yeah, temperature drops when I'm close. Separations of the sight. I'm here, then I'm gone. Buried me deep, then it rose like a rose. I ain't scared to die, cause living scares most. On my ninth life, cross you like a cat. Better say your prayers every night before you nap. I'm in your thoughts, I'm in your memories kept. I'm the reason you was walking while you slept. While your eyes closed, see my face clear. When they open up, I was never even there. Who you gonna tell if they ain't seeing for themselves? Eyes open up, living in your nightmare. Yeah, you just seen a ghost. Sorry, and I could barely hear the beat. So it's like, yeah,
Shit.
that's a Ghostwriter song. You just seen a ghost, bitch. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to
Yeah.
have that Wi-Fi on. The homegirl said take Wi-Fi. I have to have the Wi-Fi on with the Bluetooth. I don't know why for this shit.
Yeah. It's okay. The next one is Pissed Off. This one I love. This is from my Reckless Women. Hopefully it could play. I don't know.
Can you hear that?
Barely. Just to be honest, I'm struggling to hear, but yeah.
What's playing right now?
That's it right there. Yeah. Run that back. Yeah, run it back. Let me try it. If not, then whatever. At least I tried it, guys. My bad.
Is this
Yeah.
a new beat right here?
No, run it. No. Yeah. Yeah. Mine's fully loaded. Oh shit, I'm not gonna be able to hear nothing, but let's try
Oh,
it.
you can't hear it?
Let's try it, yeah. Yeah. Loaded, yeah. Mine fully loaded and the cartridge always stocked. That's it off the shots, that's a Glock burning hot. Look at you, the barrel looking right through Shorty's eyes. Run, I'd advise that you meet your demise. So test the limitations, invitation to danger. Range in the chamber, she's the heat exchanger. Rotating the cylinders, unleashing through the barrels. Testing at the caliber, the top is off some peril. The 50 Shorty reloaded, I aim, click, bang. No need for a holster cause she lacking restraint. And before the shells of the rounds let go. Living life empty like a burning pistol. Cause Shorty like a pistol, hands in the sky. 9mm, get him right pie. Get him softly, bullets gon' fly. Shorty like a pistol, get him high in the sky. Yeah, bang, bang. Shorty got a finger on the trigger. Shorty got a finger on the trigger, bang, bang. Shorty got a finger on the trigger, aiming at you, yeah. No better, Beretta, she's a regulated Ruger sub compact, combating 9mm shooter. Shorty like a bullet in the head. Weapon of mass destruction, cause her heart's made of lead. Well, empty for the shells, of the rounds let go. Living life empty like a burning pistol. Empty for the shells, of the rounds let go. Living life empty like a, yeah, shorty like a pistol. Hands in the sky. 9mm, get him up high. Killing them softly, bullets gon' fly. Shorty like a pistol, get him high in the sky, yeah. Bang, bang. Bang bang. Yeah. Just the taste. And I mean I can barely hear the beat. It's kind of glitchy and shit, but
I'm
whatever.
so grateful. You
Good
are
for
the
the
first.
country.
You are our first.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's you because you're the first one to get down on the mic on the show. I've been getting the hang of this, and I haven't asked nobody yet.
Don't trip. Like, nah, it is what it is.
So
Yeah,
we'll
I'm
get
just
better
glad.
at it. We'll get better
I'm
at
just
it.
glad like we were able to do it. Like, I put it out there. Like, I'm not tripping. There's no like the art's free flowing. You know what I mean? There's no perfect art. That's why Bob Ross is here. Just paint a little tree. Yeah. Yeah, no, I live by that. Like my next one's my best one, so I ain't even tripping. Yeah.
Man, you deserve all your flowers, Germ. You're a diamond in the rough, and I believe in you in every move that you ever decide to make. So
Thank you.
I
Thank you. I appreciate
you
that.
for getting on here tonight with us. Any shout outs you want to give before we end it tonight?
Day One, Big Chris Flores, Beatrix, DJ Tatiana, Richard Lynch, Coil Preample, Cadence, Casso, Mr. Weeze, definitely Big Chris Flores. I don't know if I said that one. Geronimo, Young Marley, Lost on Mars, and everybody that's ever tuned in and supported me. Really though, like anybody that's ever like shown me love for real, any person that's ever let me crash on their couch, any definitely Fugitive Sounds, any person that's ever shown me real love, thank you.
Hey,
And
shit.
for employing me, not only because I work there, they also sign my checks.
Does anyone want to give a call in? Actually, you guys are able to call in. We got a number right here on the bottom if you guys want to ask any questions.
Please.
I haven't even asked yet, so I want to see if it works. If you guys want to call in, ask Germ Free anything. First caller gets a free snapback or beanie sent to their residence, signed by Germ Free. The number's on the screen, y'all. Give a call in.
To say nothing weird, okay?
Real quick. I want to see if it works.
No.
Yeah, man, that's fucking dope. You are the epitome of a rapper. You got on there and did it. A lot of people, I've already asked like 3 people, and they're like, nah, I can't do it off the head. I'm like, ah, shit.
No, I mean, I try to have, again, that's a 2 mix. He'll just teach you, just go with it. Like sometimes like you got to have the discipline of like, put your ego to the side, rock that shit. That's kind of like even my boy Geronimo, like that's just rock that shit, bro. Like, you got the mic, you got the platform, just motherfucking rock it. You don't know who the fuck might watch that shit. That's when I did that battle with Bonnie. No, I didn't win, but fucking Drake watched that shit. And I remember I was getting phone calls like, bro, you know who just texted Bonnie with the wah, and I got the screenshot and I was like, no fucking way. You just never know. You don't know who's watching your shit, like, so just put the pulse out there. Just keep making content. We're in the digital world. Make content.
Yeah, and I'm grateful for you getting on the show. Like you've like time and time again, you've proved yourself, and you keep proving yourself. You're like a phoenix. I got a phoenix tatted on me. I believe in that. Like you rise out of the ashes and you dance on the flames.
Yeah, nah, this one's for the underdogs. Shit, bring it.
Yeah, and I gotta put it out there for the Latinas and everything like that. You are the shining star. You're number one in that category. So
thank you.
I know people are probably embarrassed to call in. I know it's a hard situation.
No, don't. I prefer nobody calling. To be honest, the last time something like that happened, just stupid questions were being asked. So no, I prefer it that way. But really, like, I appreciate you putting me on the platform. Like, if people just keep their ear to the ground, they'll see what I'm doing. Just keep following me. I'll show you the way. Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to all the people tuning in. You had a lot of people in the chat room. I want to give a shout out to everyone that tuned in. The phone number's on the screen. Somebody wants to call in. The phone number is right here on the screen. I'm gonna read it out for you real quick. Maybe they want to ask you a question real quick or something like that. 626-569-8299. 626-569-8299. Call in and I'll answer it. And I'm pretty sure she could hear you as well. You call in. Let's see. Yeah.
I don't know phone calls.
This is the first time I've even told anyone to call in. I had the thing right there on the screen. No one could see it. I don't know if you guys can see it or not.
No, which brings me to another thing. Like, it's crazy because when I battled that one time, with with Lil MC. Top Dime showed up to that one too to come fight me. And I just finished killing Lil MC, like fucking brought her ass all the way from Oakland and just forget her shit there. And like, I'm like, bro, if you're gonna call me out on anything, at least come prepared. Like, just don't like. That's why I respect people that come to do that thing. You know what I mean? Like, because it takes a lot of courage, bro, for you to put yourself out there and people to like pick you apart and you be okay with it. I've blown kisses and bitches said, just nothing personal, bitch. It's art. You really got to show the callous and not show the pain. And this art, it's like it's pain based. A lot of the trauma you've lived, you're putting it into art, so it's gonna curate a lot of trauma people. A lot of people that are fucked up are gonna like your art. So be prepared for that. If this is the kind of music you choose to do, just be prepared for really fucked up people or people that need that kind of energy that you're already talking. If your energy is about guns, drugs, whatever, you're going to bring that about you. That's why there's another direction I'm creating to, the more positive wave, because that's really like what I'm trying to karmatically bring back. Like I'm not just trying to like talk this other shit. Like I need this other shit, but there's extensions of me everywhere. So, yeah.
Hey, that's I'm trying to bring that light to myself as well. Like, man, Big Silence, this fool's hardcore. He comes from the reservation. He does it. But I'm trying to change the whole mind frame. Like I tell these kids, I don't even look up to that street shit no more. And
it's corny. Like for real, that's just corny as fuck. Like it's being of unit. It's great to unite minds, but if you gotta follow command and follow suit, and you can't be a free thinking person or you can't move free, what kind of who do you serve? Whom is your master? This life is yours to choose. Whom sets your who the fuck's programming you, bro? Like you get to choose every day you wake up. Like
unknown caller.
We got a caller.
Oh shit.
Somebody from Arizona tuning in. Yo, what's up? Let me see if she could hear real quick.
Oh shit.
Hello? Okay, let me see. Hello?
Oh, shit.
Call from Wow Style.
Wow Style.
Oh, fuck, they hung up. You guys called back. It was from Arizona.
Oh shit. That's scary.
I was like accepting a call from prison and shit.
I know. I think that was a prison call. Lucky. I was like, oh, don't put my number out there.
So bad as
you never know what kind of call I'm getting. It's crazy. I actually work with the dude that was locked up with Charles Manson. And it's crazy because at the union, when I work with them, I'm like, you're a badass motherfucker. He's like, I'll tell you some stories about Charlie. Oh, fuck. Some of these dudes I'm around, again, that alpha energy, like, damn, like my boy Richard, like when you're around real alphas, you can appreciate that shit. You're like, damn, these dudes, like, they got such a like center, so I try to mimic it. I'm already like high testosterone, like as it is as a chick, so I try to mimic that, like, I don't know, I emulate it, I guess.
No, that's funny. You brought up the Charles Manson. I fucking before we go, I fucking they're
Unknown
calling back.
caller.
Shit.
We ain't got nothing. Let's see real quick. Let's see who this is.
Oh shit.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
That's not jail.
Yo, what up, man? You on West Coast Reactive Podcast with Germ Free. What's up?
Yeah, Germ Free, that's what's
up. What up, baby?
She dope as fuck. And me, myself, I'm Panamanian, but I grew up in LA, so I've been through everything. Check it out, though. She's raw. She dope as fuck. I just had to hit her up. Like, she seemed like somebody I'm best friends with, but I never met her.
Thank you, babe. I appreciate that.
Unless you want me to start a rumor. We've been best friends since, what's it called? Girls Camper, some bullshit.
Yo, man, you're actually the first caller to call in. So I want to, if you could get into my email some way and give me your address, I could send you out a snapback signed by Germ Free herself.
Yeah, I'll send you
some memorabilia.
Yeah, I'll send you some love. Yeah.
For sure. Hey, I want to get on the track with you. I'm the rawest MC I know. So,
hey, bro, I'm all about collabs. Like, you want to get down? Let's get down. Germ Free World. The way to get that popping, send me the track you want. Just leave my little space open. You know what I'm saying? If you need that 8, you need that 16. Just
and the thing is, I'm open. Like, right now, I've been listening to country music because rap been sucking.
Yeah. Nah, bro.
As soon as my MCs get back on, huh?
Yeah, especially old country. Like old country it just hit different. Like I know, I get it. I actually work country events. I have to set them up. I did Blake Shelton, Tim McGraw, Dustin Lynch. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But shit, you just seem raw like the realest. So I just, even though everybody's saying, "Oh, that's one of your," no, I'm not on acid right now. I'm calling you out of a sober mind.
I love you.
Even if I was
I ain't on acid, you are. Fuck yeah, no. You know what? I fuck with you. Thanks for being real. Like, just thanks for calling me on a real ass moment. That was pretty real of me. I could appreciate that.
Hell yeah, I got to. I stay real, and when I hear somebody, I respect it because, like, it's hard to get my respect lyrically because I hate these rappers.
Yeah, no.
Shit, man. We appreciate you calling in, bro. Like I said, you could drop your email. If you could send me an email through the YouTube, we'll get you a gift out to you, man. We really appreciate that. And we could also probably get that collab linked up with you and Germ.
Yeah. Set it up.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna be on your show too. I'm gonna come with Germ.
Hey,
so we cool.
Hey, we cool, man.
Antibacterial. I'll be there with Germ. We hold each other. We be side by side. We good.
Oh yeah, we be free germs together.
Yeah.
Antibacterial. Got you.
All right, man. You have a blessed night. You hear me?
Thank you for calling.
Of course.
I said, thank you. Vibe check passed.
That was sick right there. That was the first caller for Germ Free, man. You got love out there. You got love.
Let me find out that's for jail. Oh, God. But yeah. Thank you for having me on your platform. Really.
Yeah, thank you. I want you to have a good night. Have a great weekend. Hit us up with any events you have going and any business you have going. Heavenly is ready
Actually,
to work with you.
Also follow my boy Geronimo's page. We're gonna be doing a show pretty soon at El Cid. It's Pum Pum Tuesdays. If you're out, you want to do some Afrobeat, Afro Latino, yeah, boom. Like you connect. Pum Pum Tuesdays. My boy Q Boy runs that shit. That shit pops off every Tuesday. We used to do the Dub Club, but now we're centering it back. They are bringing back Dub Club, so let's just figure out how they politic that. Live Nation and all that. Things have changed, but yeah, keep your ear to the ground. Follow the projects, follow the page at B4NG, B4NG _ LA, and the rest, yeah, follow the White Rabbit.
Yeah. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Germ free.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you so much, you guys.
Bye.
Have a good night.